Welcome back everyone. Hey everyone, I'm so glad to have you back on my channel. Today, I'm excited to share the story behind my uncirculated 1928 funny back $1 note. We'll dive into how it got its quirky name, explore its fascinating history, and discuss its value in the world of collecting. Also, a huge thank you for all the support you've shown my channel. It means the world to me. So, stay tuned for all the details in the video. Let's get started. The tale of the funny back 1928 $1 note. In the bustling city of New York in the late 1920s, the streets were alive with the sounds of jazz, the clinking of coins, and the chatter of hopeful entrepreneurs. Among the many treasures exchanged in this vibrant economy was a peculiar item known as the funny back $1 note, officially issued in 1928. This note was not your typical currency. It had a humorous twist that made it a local legend. The story begins with a young man named Charlie, an aspiring comedian who worked odd jobs to pay the bills while dreaming of making it big on the stage. One day, after a particularly long shift at a diner, Charlie received a $1 bill as change. When he looked closer, he noticed that the back of the note featured an unusual design. Instead of the standard engraving, it had a whimsical depiction of a jester with exaggerated features, surrounded by playful motifs that seemed to dance off the paper. Intrigued, Charlie took the note home and decided to use it in his comedy act. He crafted a routine around the funny back note, joking about how it was the only currency that could make anyone laugh, even in the depths of a Great Depression that was looming ever closer. His friends encouraged him, and soon he was performing at small clubs, where the audience loved the unique twist in his act. Word spread quickly about Charlie's performance, and the funny back note became a symbol of joy in an increasingly serious world. People began to seek out these rare notes, hoping to catch a glimpse of the laughter they inspired. Charlie's act gained traction, and he found himself on stage at more prominent venues, where the laughter grew louder with each performance. As the years passed, Charlie's fame increased, but he always kept the original funny back note tucked safely in his wallet. It served as a reminder of his humble beginnings and the power of humor to uplift spirits. He often recounted the story of how that single dollar bill had changed his life, turning him from a struggling comic into a beloved entertainer. Decades later, in a small auction house, the very same funny back note surfaced again, catching the eye of collectors and historians alike. It was designated a rarity, not just for its strange design but for the story it carried, a story of resilience, laughter, and the unexpected twists of fate. As the bidding began, the room buzzed with excitement. Charlie, now an elderly man, sat in the back, a smile on his face as he watched the note that had once inspired his career soar beyond its monetary value. It was more than just a piece of paper. It was a reminder that laughter could be found even in the most unlikely places, and sometimes, the funniest things are the ones that bring us together. And so, the funny back 1928 $1 note continued its journey, a testament to the power of humor and the enduring spirit of those who dare to make the world a little brighter, one joke at a time. And that wraps up the story behind the 1928 funny back $1 note. Now, let's dive into its history, design, and value. The 1928 funny back $1 note is a unique piece of American currency that was part of the larger series issued by the U.S. Treasury during a time of transition. Following the introduction of the Federal Reserve System in 1913, the design of U.S. currency underwent several changes. The 1928 series represented a shift towards more modern designs, featuring more intricate engravings and a blend of traditional motifs. The term, funny back, refers to the unusual design featured on the reverse side of the note. Unlike the standard back design seen on most U.S. currency, the funny back includes whimsical elements that add a playful character to the note. This quirky design was a departure from the more serious themes typically found on paper money. Design details. Obverse, front, design. The front of the 1928 $1 note features a portrait of George Washington, just like the previous series. However, the details are sharper and more refined, reflecting the advancements in printing technology. Reverse, back, design. The back of the note is where the funny part comes in. Instead of the usual eagle or seal, it showcases a jester-like figure surrounded by decorative scrollwork and playful motifs. This design is what truly sets the funny back apart from other currency. Color and printing. The note is predominantly green and black, with the playful design printed in a way that catches the eye. The use of color and detail contributes to its charm and collectability. Value in uncirculated condition. The value of a 1928 funny-back $1 note can vary significantly based on its condition. In uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in transactions and shows no signs of wear, these notes can command premium prices among collectors. Market value. Depending on the specific grade and rarity, uncirculated examples can range from several hundred to over $1,000. Some particularly rare variants might even fetch higher prices at auctions. Grading. Collectors often refer to grading scales such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Paper Money Guarantee, PMG, to assess the quality of the note. Collectors' love for the note. Collectors are drawn to the 1928 funny-back $1 note for several reasons. Rarity. While not the rarest note, uncirculated examples are hard to come by, making them a coveted addition to any collection. Unique design. The playful and whimsical design stands out, adding a fun element to collections that often feature more serious themes. Historical significance. As part of the 1928 series, this note represents a pivotal time in American currency history, making it appealing to both currency enthusiasts and history buffs alike. Connection to Americana. Collecting currency is a way for enthusiasts to connect with the cultural and historical aspects of the United States, and the funny-back note embodies that spirit. In summary, the 1928 funny-back $1 note is not just a piece of currency, it's a delightful artifact that reflects the creativity and history of its time. For collectors, it represents both a unique investment and a charming conversation piece that brings a smile to anyone who sees it. I sincerely appreciate your incredible support for my videos. Your engagement and enthusiasm truly inspire me. If you'd like to help me continue creating valuable content, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'm excited to connect with you in the next video. Thank you for being such an amazing part of this journey.